Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about female rap and the pressure to have plastic surgery and or a sculpted body, big titties, big booties, little waist, pretty face, you know what I'm saying? Just my thoughts on it, and we're gonna get into it. If you have not subscribed, do that. I'm a lot of fun. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, and I want you here, and I want you to stay here. So subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, you know I love you as always and I love you forever. So let's get into the video. So I have some opinions, and you guys know I have a lot of them. I have a lot of opinions. I talk about them all day. And one of my opinions when it comes to female rap is just the enormous pressure that I feel we have in female rap for these girls to modify their bodies, for these girls to have plastic surgery. Whether it's face, whether it's titties, whether it's a lipo, whether it's booty, whether it's whatever, fat reduction, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel it's so common. Like all of our mainstream girls either have BBLs, implants, or are naturally sculpted, are naturally gifted as, the thick girls. But a lot of them I feel like are picked because of, their talent, but also because they have that look. So whether it's a natural look or whether it's, surgically modified, the girls with the big booties and the titties and the slim waist, pretty face are the ones that are put on and pushed to the forefront. We don't have a lot of body diversity in female rap. There's a few, there's a few petite girls, there's a couple sprinkled in there, but for the main, of who we know are the biggest girls and who are the most popular and what's personified and pushed in female rap, we do know that it is the body, the body yada yadas of them all, right? And I feel like there's this pressure, and even Nicki Minaj at one point had spoke on it in an interview saying that, she ended up getting her work done because she saw all the types of women who were in the studio with, Wayne and Young Money, back then. And Nicki Minaj, when she came into the game, she didn't have the big booty and the big titties and all of that. She didn't have that, but she felt that pressure way back then, to kind of conform to those standards of what she saw, back then. So this is something that is, has started from way back, So this isn't anything new. And I feel like that's definitely still the case for the female rappers today. So it's really sad because, Coi Leray, I just made a video on it actually, if you haven't seen it, but Coi Leray was talking about, her body and how she might get her titties done, things like that. We know Doja Cat, she got her boobs done. She didn't get her butt done. She already naturally had a butt, but she got her boobs done. JT got her body done. Carisha, Lotto, a lot of these girls, there are the girls who are naturally thick, like Megan Thee Stallion and Ice Spice, but they fit into that standard for female rap. They didn't have to modify their bodies because they already fit the standard. So, when they were put on, the people at the label were probably like, yeah, you're good. You don't need to do any work or anything like this. You guys already have the bodies. And it's not to say that, the labels are the ones who are telling these girls to get the work done, because some of the girls already came into the game with work, i.e. Cardi B. She had already had her body done before she started rapping. But I'm talking about the new, the girls who start rapping and they didn't have their body done, and then they come into the game and they end up getting it done. And it could just be due to industry pressure to fit a mold, to fit a look, to fit an overall mainstream appeal. If you don't naturally have it, then you'll feel more pressure to modify yourself to have it. And I definitely think that's a thing because of what a lot of female rappers talk about. Let's get real. A lot of female rappers talk about sex. A lot of female rappers pedestalize their body and their beauty as a means to sell music, you know, their body and what they got on and what they're, you know, they're throwing it and shaking it and stuff like that. Music videos, it's a part of the push, it's a part of the marketing, it's a part of the brand of their, you know, being a female rapper in the mainstream. So if you don't have the body and the image to match the sound, then, you know, the labels might feel like it's harder for you to sell. You know, imagine if all these rap girls had their natural bodies, meaning the girls who didn't have butt. Imagine all the mainstream girls who got plastic surgery done kept their natural bodies. You know what I'm saying? It would be amazing if they did that, but I'm saying if they kept their natural bodies, you know, a lot of people wouldn't take them serious. It'd be like, oh, you ain't got no ass. It would be a whole mocking them and saying, how can you be talking about sex and throwing it back and you don't even got nothing to throw? Imagine if every female rapper who got work done didn't get work done. You know what I'm saying? And kept the same subject matter and kept the same imagery. I think there would be a lot more people clowning them. So I think they recognize, the industry recognizes, the artists recognize that it's something that isn't mandatory to get, but it's something that will help. It'll help get people talking, praising them, you know, lusting after them. You know, it's a part of the marketing, in my opinion, to have your body done. And I want to bet there's almost some girls who probably didn't even want to get their body done, but they felt that industry pressure and they felt that, you know, pressure to conform, and that's a real thing. Whether you're talking about industry, whether you're talking about friendships, school, relationships, there's always a pressure to conform. And it's whether or not you buy into it or not. And, you know, the girls who didn't buy into it, 9 times out of 10 naturally have the bodies to make it through the industry without being chastised. I just think it's a growing issue. I think a lot of also female rappers look and act the same. We don't have a lot of diversity with the bodies. We don't have a lot of diversity with the image. We don't have a lot of diversity with the sound in the mainstream. I'm not talking about female rap in general. I'm not talking about underground artists. I'm not talking about people who aren't discovered. I'm talking about in the mainstream. So I just think it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a mold and it's a casing that I think we need to get ourselves out of. Female rap needs to get itself out of. And we need to have more diversity in everything. Body diversity, imagery, music, sound, look, everything I think needs to be diversified. And I think that would be beneficial to female rap because let's just be realistic. You know, the everyday average consumers who are listening to female rap don't look like these girls that we listen to. Most of us aren't walking around with BBLs. and most of us aren't walking around with surgeries and, you know, liposuction and boob jobs. Most of us don't look like that. So I think we should have, you know, imagery in female rap that's consistent with the everyday person as well. And, you know, just female rappers who just look like us. And there are some female rappers who just look like regular people who don't have a bunch of surgery, but majority of them either have a bunch of surgery or they are naturally built into the mold of what is acceptable so in the industry. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think there's a real pressure there, or do you think that doesn't exist and that's not a real thing and, you know, I'm just talking out my ass? Let me know down below. And I love you, haters included, bitch. Okay, haters included, because y'all are here and y'all are still supporting my channel whether you realize that shit or not. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.